See, yesterday we have seen how to calculate and post that depreciation, right? Transaction code AFAB. Okay, so let us go back to AFAB again. Company code SSDS, fiscal year 2022, posting period G1. Okay, here reasons for posting run, planned posting run. So we select this planned posting run if we are calculating and posting the depreciation as per the plan. So where did we define the plan? In OBYR. Just a minute. In OBYR, sorry, OAYR. In OAYR, we selected monthly posting, right? So if you are posting the depreciation every month as per the plan, then we select planned posting run, then repeat run. So when do we select the repeat run? When do we execute the depreciation program in the repeat run mode? See here. Here, repeat run, indicator for repeating the depreciation posting run. It is possible to repeat the posting run within the period. See, it is possible to repeat the posting run within the period last posted. However, in contrast to the first run for a period, the repeat run can be restricted to specific assets. In the repeat run, the system posts the changes to the depreciation as compared to the depreciation amounts from the previous run. What does it do? It is possible to repeat the posting run within the period last posted. Say, for example, right, we are in September, right? And we have posted the depreciation for the month of August. Now, even though you are in September, again, you can execute the depreciation program for the month of August because you have forgotten to post the depreciation of some of the assets in the month of August. You have forgotten to post the depreciation of some of the assets in August. So August is over. Now you are in September. Now you have to execute the depreciation program for the forgotten assets in the repeat mode. That's what exactly written here. It is possible to repeat the posting run within the period last posted. However, in contrast to the first run for the period, the repeat run can be restricted to specific assets. You have totally 500 assets. Last month, you have posted depreciation on only 450 assets. You have forgotten to post the depreciation on the 50 assets. August is over. Now in the September, you realized that you have forgotten to post the depreciation on 50 assets. Now you can again execute the depreciation program for the 50 assets with the repeat run mode. Got it? Then the system will post the difference of the depreciation only. That is our requirement only, right? It's not necessary to post the depreciation on all the total assets. On only 50 assets only it has to post. Right? Then restart run. Normally what happens is, in the case of ECC, especially ECC, if any errors are occurring on any of the assets, the system will stop or the system will terminate the entire depreciation program. During the execution of depreciation, right, posting, if there are any errors on any of the assets, the total depreciation run is stopped automatically. Then after rectifying the errors, again you have to restart the program in the restart mode. Okay. Then coming to unplanned posting run. When do we use this unplanned posting run? Let us take one example. See, in the previous class, we posted the depreciation for the month of April and May, right? Means first period and second period. Now the depreciation has to be posted to the third period. Okay, but I want to skip third period. I want to post fourth period. Let us see what happens. System is not posting depreciation, right? Here, this is called error log or error list. If you click on this error list, even sometimes in your practice also, the system may not display any depreciation here, right? In that case, you can click on this button, error list. See, according to posting cycle, you should post period 3 next. So we have defined one posting cycle in OBYR, right? Monthly posting. So you cannot skip a period in between in the accounting year. Normally, we have to adhere to the posting cycle, but sometimes due to the practical necessities, you may have to skip one period in between, right? Say just one example. In the month of June, in the month of June, our company was totally locked down, right? So we did not work even a single hour in the month of June. And you opened your factory in July. So I don't want to post depreciation for the month of June. So I want to skip June. Now I want to post the depreciation only for the month of July. That is fourth period, right? In that case, you have to select unplanned posting, right? See, here indicator for unplanned depreciation posting rules. When defining the posting rules for depreciation posting, you must specify the posting cycle. This is what you have done. What is posting cycle? Monthly posting, right? When defining the posting rules for depreciation posting, you must specify a posting cycle. Normally, you must adhere to the posting cycle. For example, monthly, quarterly, or annual cycle. With the only exception being special periods. By setting this indicator, it is possible to skip the periods. The system then does not check for the connection to the previous period. See, here, suppose if you select planned posting run, system will give the error message, right? But still, I want to skip the period 3. In that case, select unplanned posting run, right? So select unplanned posting run, select list assets, select test run, click on execute, click yes on the message. See here, on 31st July, you have the 3 assets, right? This is the depreciation that is going to be posted. Click on back arrow, deselect test run, go to menu program, execute in background. Output device is equal to LP01. Click on enter. Again, click on enter. Click on immediate. Click on save. Then go to menu system, services, jobs, job overview. Click on execute. Select the job. Click on spool button. Display spool list. Select the spool number. Click on display content. Now go to FS10M, depreciation run, depreciation account, 4,500,000. See, third period is skipped. Fourth period is posted. That is the use of the different posting runs. I'm sorry, posting reasons. Now, one more thing. Here, just a minute. Now AFAB. I am executing the again AFAB, right? See here we can give company code only one company code. We can calculate depreciation only for one company code. But under the group in India, we have the 3 company codes, right? So for all the 3 company codes, we have to post the depreciation, right? User is same. Okay. So in that case, what to do? Here, there is another way, right? SC38. Here, name of the program. We have posted 2000. Yesterday I told you, no? When the depreciation is calculated, the system creates a job with Rappost 2000. Rappost 2000 is the name of the program which is executed in the software, right? So you just enter the name of the program, then click on execute. You come to the same screen. Okay. Then Rappost 2000 is used to calculate and post the depreciation in the single company code. But there is another program, Rappost 2010, right? Here you can enter multiple company codes. Right on there. Note. Here itself you can write down. Note. Rappost 2000 program. Rappost 2000 program is used to calculate and post the depreciation on the assets of single company code. On the assets of single company code. But Rappost 2010 program, is used to calculate and to post the depreciation on the assets of multiple company codes. The programs can be executed. In SC38 transaction code. So these are the different aspects relating to depreciation in SAP. Then sale of asset. So how some of that sometimes, right, we may have to sell the fixed assets, right, due to many reasons. In that case, how that is, So how the sale of asset is processed. So first we will see how that is, when we sell the asset, right, you may get the profit or you may get the loss. So in the normal accounting, we calculate the profit or loss in the sale of asset manually, right? But in SAP, system itself will calculate the profit or loss on the sale of asset and it will post the accounting entries accordingly. See, at the time of sale of asset, how the profit on sale or loss on sale is calculated manually. We have one asset, first asset, right, whose acquisition value is 5 lakhs. So acquisition cost of the asset is 5 lakhs. From that acquisition cost, we reduce the total amount of depreciation provided up to the date of sale. That is called net book value of the asset. Let us say the depreciation provided is 40,000, right? Then the net book value of asset is 4,60,000. Let us assume that we have sold this asset for 4,50,000. Book value is 4,60,000. Sale value is 4,50,000. So the remaining 10,000 is loss. If the book value of the asset is more than the sale value, right? Sale proceeds, loss. If the book value is less than the sale proceeds, profit, right? So in this case, we incurred a loss of 10,000 rupees. In that case, how the entry is posted in the normal account? We debit bank account and customer account with exact value of the sale value, sale proceeds, 4,50,000. Then we have to reduce the accumulated depreciation, right? So accumulated depreciation account always shows credit balance. We have to reduce means we have to debit. Accumulated depreciation asset account at all 40,000. Then loss is a nominal account, so it has to be debited. Loss on sale of asset 10,000 to asset to 5 lakhs. So the acquisition value of the value of the asset becomes zero in the books of accounts. That's how the entry is posted in the normal account. But how the entry is posted in SAP? First, let us see the processing of posting of sale of asset. After that, I will explain the entry. Transaction code F-92. Document date is 8/9/2022. Type is DR. Type is DR. Company code SSBS. Posting date 8/9/2022. Period 6. Currency INR. Posting key 01. 01 means what? Posting key 01 means what?
Debit for customer.
Exactly. So debit for customer. 104101. Technically speaking, you have to enter the one-time customer number, right? But here I'm entering regular customer number only. The account is 104101. Click on enter. The amount is 4,50,000. Business area SSBS. Business area SSBS. Text being plant admission number 1 purchase, sold. Text being plant admission number 1 sold. Posting key 50. The account is 3,100,000. Posting key 50. The account is 3,100,000. Within brackets, sale of asset. Yeah, it is there. Click on enter. The amount is equal to asterisk. Business area SSBS. Select asset retirement. Select asset retirement. Text plus. So till now, we did not specify anywhere the asset number we have sold, right? So click on enter. Asset is equal to 2,01,000. We have to enter the asset number along with the sub number. Asset is equal to 2,01,000. Transaction type 210. Retirement with revenue. Asset value date 8/9/2022. So what is the significance of this asset value date? Some space is here, right? Please write down. Put heading asset value date. It is the date on which asset is valuated. It is the date on which the asset is valuated. In the case of sale, scrapping, retirement, to determine profit or loss. To determine profit or loss. That is the system will calculate depreciation up to asset value date. That is, the system will calculate depreciation up to the asset value date. What does it mean? Say, for example, this asset we have sold on 31st August 2020. We have sold this asset, right, on 31st August 2022, and on the day itself, asset was delivered to the customer. Right? But we are posting the sale today. That is 8/9/2022. That is the situation. So in that case, when we sold the asset and delivered the asset to the customer on 31st August 2022 means what? On that day itself, you stopped using the asset in your organization. Right? So you are allowed to calculate depreciation up to this date only. After this date, we are not allowed to calculate depreciation. If that is the case, right, we enter the asset value date as, that is the use of the asset value date. Clear? So here I am entering today only, 8/9/2022. Select a complete retirement. Click on enter. Click on save. So 6 line items are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other line items 06. Value date 8/10/2022. 6 line items are there. Okay. Click on save. Now let us display this document. Here 6 line items are posted. In the normal accounting, right, only 4 line items are posted, right? But in SAP, 6 line items are posted. How? I will tell you why. I will tell you why, not how. Posting key 01, debit for customer, right? So customer is debited with the actual amount of sale proceeds, right? Then posting key 50, account 3,100,000, sale of asset 4,50,000. Posting key 50 means credit for GL account, right? So sale of asset account is created with the exact amount of sale proceeds. So bank account or customer account debtor to sale of asset 4,50,000, right? Then posting key 75, credit for asset, right? What is the asset that was created? 2,01,000. Main asset was credited. Then you can see the account 2,10,000. This 2,10,000 account is plant and machinery reconciliation account in the general ledger. In the asset accounting, this asset is credited. Then the general ledger accounting, this account is credited, because the total value of plant and machinery owned by the company has to be reduced by acquisition value of this plant and machinery. Clear, no? Then posting is 70, debit for asset. Account 2,01,000, 0. But account is 1,02,05. What is this 1,02,05? Accumulated depreciation on plant and machinery. On which plant and machinery? This plant and machinery, 2,01,000 is debited. So accumulated depreciation on the plant and machinery 2,01,000 is debited. Clear? Then posting key 40, account 3,01,100, sale of asset is again debited, 4,50,000. Then loss on sale of asset, posting key 40, account 4,302, loss on sale of asset, this amount. Now look at the scheme. If you remember, at the time of creation of GL accounts, I told we have created one GL account sale of asset, right? At that time, sale of asset account is called clearing account. So clearing account is the temporary accounts created for accounting convenience. And also I told you one more point. In the case of sale of asset, the balance is always 0. Right? Why so? Because this sale of asset account is a clearing account and it is used as a bridge to fill the accounting gap. So in the same document, sale of asset account is first credited, again it is debited. That means balance are here. Balance 0. This is the entry that is posted in SAP. We have to explain these entries to the end users because end users might have been accustomed to some other type of accounting entries. But when they're using SAP, they have to understand these entries. As a consultant, first you should understand them. Then only we can explain to them.
Sir, but why is this happening in SAP, sir? Like, why is it debited and then credited? Sale of asset.
So here I told you, whenever you sell any asset, what happens? The respective asset number is to be credited, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? But here we are doing the configuration for the entire life from the company now itself. Okay? We are developing configuration now itself. Okay?
Okay.
In the future, we don't know which asset we are going to purchase, which asset we are going to sell.
Okay.
That's why, for the configuration purpose, temporarily, we create one GL account with the sale of asset account, right? Then that is assigned in the automatic postings. So at the time of posting the sale, first we credit this sale of asset account. Then later on, we are giving the asset number, what we are selling, right? Then the system will use this account as a bridge to create the GL, to create the accounting entries. You have 10,000 assets. So which asset you assign in the automatic postings? So we don't know which asset we are going to sell in future.
Okay.
So when you sell the asset only, you can know that, okay, this asset was sold. But at the time of configuration, you don't know that. That's why we create one temporary account that was assigned the automatic postings in A090 transaction code. We have assigned all the GL accounts in the A090 transaction code for the account determination keys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, transfer of asset. Transfer of asset means transfer of asset within the same company code, right? So in the normal accounting, normally we don't post any accounting entry. But what we do, see, we maintain one asset register, right? In the asset register, you maintain the details of every fixed asset, like acquisition date, calculation date, name of the supplier, right? Location of the asset, then method and rate of depreciation. So all these particulars are maintained in the asset register for every asset. So when we change the location of the asset, then we make some changes in the asset register with the proper authorization, right? But in SAP, what happens is the system cancels the old master record. The system cancels the old master record and it creates the new master record. And again, whatever the accumulated depreciation provided on the old asset also will be transferred to new asset. So in the normal accounting, there will be no journal entry. SAP, new asset is debited, old asset is credited. Then accumulated depreciation, old asset account is debited again, accumulated depreciation on new asset is credited. So there won't be any change technically. There won't be any change in the total value of the assets owned by the company. But the accounting entry is posted. Transaction code ABUMM. See here, we have one generator, right? So the generator was exclusively used for crane only, right? Previously. So we have created this generator master record with reference to plant and machinery. Now the plant and machinery have sold without this generator. Now this generator can be used for general electrical purpose. So the generator has to be transferred to another asset class, electrical equipment class. So logically speaking, you have to create another asset class, electrical equipment, and we have to transfer this asset to that asset class. So asset is equal to 2,01,1. Document date is 8/9/2022. Posting date 8/9/2022. Asset value date 8/9/2022. Text being asset transfer. Select a new asset. Description generator. Asset class SSBSP. Within the same asset class, I'm transferring. Instead of creating another asset class, electrical equipment class, I'm transferring within the same class. Click on master data. Business area SSBS. Click on additional data. Capitalized on 8/9/2022. So in the new class, it is capitalized on today. Click on depreciation areas. Depreciation key SSB1. Useful life 7 years. Period 0. Ordinary depreciation start date 8/9/2022. Click on back arrow. Click on enter. Click on save. See, asset transaction post with the document number 45. Then asset 2,02,000 created in the company code SSBS. Old asset number is what? 2,01,1 sub asset, right? Now it has become main asset. Now let us display the document. FB03, document number 45. See, posting key 75. Account 2,00,000, plant and machinery account is credited. Individual number is 2,01,000. So your plant and machinery account was credited with the acquisition value of this plant and machinery 2,01,1. Then posting key 75. Account 1,02,05. Accumulated depreciation on this plant and machinery is debited. Then again, posting key 70. Debit for asset 2,00,000. The plant and machinery account is again debited with 2 lakhs, but asset number is different. Posting key 75, credit for asset 1,02,05, asset number 2,02,000. Means accumulated depreciation on the new asset is credited with this amount. Actually, is there any change in the total value of the plant and machinery owned by the company? No. Now, scrapping. So scrapping of asset means as in a particular date, you just like that abandon the asset. But as on the date of scrapping, the net book value will be there in the books of accounts. That has to be transferred to large to scrapping. So first we take the acquisition cost of asset 1 lakh. And let us say accumulated depreciation is 2,000. So less accumulated depreciation 2,000. Net book value of asset is 98,000. So this entire 98,000 will be debited to last due scrapping. Entry is accumulated depreciation account, asset account debtor 2,000. Accumulated depreciation on asset account debtor 2,000. Last due to scrapping account debtor 98,000 to asset 1 lakh. So in SAP also same entry is posted.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, normally the accumulated depreciation account is credited, right? But in this case and previously in sale of asset also it is debited, right? Can you please explain why so?
see, when you are selling the asset, right, there
Okay.
should not be any depreciation related to that asset in the books of accounts.
Okay, okay.
So it has to be cancelled, obviously.
Okay, so till now it was credited, so now we are debiting and cancelling it.
Exactly.
Okay, so that the net value will become zero.
Accumulated depreciation account becomes zero.
Okay, okay.
So transaction code ABAVM. Asset is equal to 2,01,000, 2, second sub asset. Document date 8/9/2022. Posting date 8/9/2022. Asset value date 8/9/2022. Text being asset scrapped. See, in order to post this transaction, do you need any accounting knowledge here anywhere? No. No. You need not enter any debit key, credit key, nothing you need to enter. Click on save. Asset transaction was posted to the document number 46. Let us display the document at P03. Document number 46. See, posting key 75, credit for asset 2,01,200 is credited 1 lakh. And your plant and machinery reconciliation account is also credited. Posting key 70, asset 2,01,200, then 1,02,005. Debit, posting key 70 means debit. So accumulated depreciation on this asset is debited with 1,356. Then posting key 40, debit for GL account, last due to scrapping, 98,644. Then settlement of assets under construction. This topic I am leaving for the time being because this is a little bit related with the internal order accounting in controlling, right? So we have the internal order accounting in controlling. After completion of that internal order accounting and controlling, we will come back, we will see how to settle the cost of work in progress. I mean, the cost of capital work in progress. Then we have the last topic, financial statement version. How to prepare the financial statements, right? This you will see in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow in Hyderabad, right, there is final Ganesh Nimajjanam is there, right? So I don't know how far it is feasible to take the class because there may be a lot of disturbances, right? So if any disturbances are there, I may have to cancel the class. In that case, of course, you will issue the mail, okay? So tomorrow, right, we will see how to prepare the financial statements. Then we will see reports on Monday class. Then from Tuesday, we start controlling. Again, I will have to send you the controlling material. Any questions from anybody?
So you said class will be there on Saturday. So from which Saturday on?
No, not the same. Next week I will try. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else from anybody?
After completing this, you will send controlling material, sir?
Yeah. I
Okay.
will send the control CO material. CO material, integration material, MM integration, SD integration, everything.
Okay, sir.
Sir, when you enter the foreign transaction, you will get the error saying exchange key difference. You can't clear them. Like even though zero balance is showing some difference. How do you fix this?
Sorry, I
one?
did not get you.
When you enter the foreign transaction, like foreign invoice, then you will get the error, right? Exchange key difference, like buying rate, selling rate, and with those. So even though if it has zero balance, we can't clear them. It's showing still $1 something difference is there. So how we fix it, that problem?
No, it should not fix it manually, right? based upon the tolerance groups you have defined. That will be taken care. So this we will discuss at the time of foreign currency valuations. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then see you tomorrow.